week, Barry escaped a death sentence thanks to a last-minute pardon from the Queen. But then Leslie discovered something terrible in the toilet.
Right, Leslie. Last week you came out of the toilet and said you saw a big horrible monster in there.
Yes, I did. A monster the likes of which I've never seen before. It was very, very, very big and very, very, very hungry.
Well, this is definitely a case where big is not best. I'm off to investigate.
Oh, I'd leave it a couple of minutes if I was you.
Well, a couple of minutes is just long enough to see what's on tonight's show. Oh.
Right.
This week, the show that's as wide as it's tall brings you Sonic 3, Road Rash on the 3DO. Eternal Champions is up for review. And more tips from the game's mistress. That's all coming up, but now back to Barry.
Another ace-looking half hour.
Oh, Barry, I think it might be safe to go in there now, smell-wise. But you be careful of the big, hairy, scary monster!
Hush, Leslie. I've never been scared of a big, huge, horrible, hairy monster. Out of my way. I'm going in.
It says... Yours faithfully, the big hairy monster.
I'm good with native tongue. Come here, give it to me.
Oh, so sweet.
It says he has kidnapped Barry, taken him down the toilet, putting him in the sewage system below the joypad, and is holding him for ransom.
Does he want a handsome ransom?
Well, it says he'll give Barry back if we deposit something down the toilet.
Oh, well, that's all right, yeah.
Oh, no, that's not a deposit. He wants games.
Oh.
Lots of games.
Well, in that case, we better have a word with the reviewers
Ooh.
and see what they have on offer.
Boom! So, greatest ever it's by Sega. That's on a Mega Drive. What it is, you control a guy from the off. Boxer, you got to get your own career sorted out, sort your career path out, get in there and fight the greatest heavyweights. Going to go over to the man who go by the name of Chris Knight. He's going to tell us the situation with the playability.
Well, I'm not really a boxing fan, to be perfectly honest, but this one did grab me a little bit. I mean, there's some nice options in there. You can have careers, you can change the fighters, that kind of thing, and the actual boxing sequences are pretty well done. But having said that, as I say, it's not really my cup of tea. And if you've seen Evander Holyfield, you've probably seen most of this game as well. Yeah, there's a few more boxes in there, a few more places, a few more options, things for you to pick up and add to your career. But that's about it, really. I mean, okay, if you like boxing, but if not, steer well clear.
The short guy, should I say, the guy who goes by the name of Big Pete Scott, he's going to be going telling us about the graphics and the sound.
Well, this game does the business here, Brad. One of your favourite expressions. The big sprites, they box quite smoothly, the playability's all there. The sound's quite good as well. It's nicely tied in with the graphics. Yeah, it's a good game.
Well, there you go. I do like it, but I mean, at the end of the day, the score's not down to me. It's down to old wispy-haired himself, Peter.
Well, this is probably the best boxing game on the Mega Drive, I'd have to say. It plays well, nice and smoothly animated, good sound. 82%.
Alright, check it out. Vic Tucker, they're coming good with the latest game, Time Slip. That's on the SNES. So shooting games, you go around loads of platforms, boom, 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 laying into people. But anyway, playability-wise, we're going to go and see the man who goes by the name of Chris Knight. He's going to tell us about the playability. Yo, Chris.
Well, I really wasn't impressed with this one, to be perfectly honest. I mean, it's nicely presented and all that, and you've got some big guns, you've got your nice suit, and you're walking around blasting things. But having said that, it all gets a little bit too repetitive after a while. It's the same old corridors, same old avenues. And once you started killing things, that's about the end of the game, really. And to be perfectly honest, in this day and age, you need a little bit more gameplay than that to make it worth it, Sorry.
Alright, and on the graphics and sound point of view, we're going to be going to see the guy that goes by the name of Big Pete.
Oh dear. Time Slip isn't particularly impressive. It tries to be all Alien 3, nice and dark and mysterious, but it just ends up being dark. You can't really see anything. The sound is hilariously bad. It's really awful. Oh, go, take this thing away, please.
Anyway, there's a bottom line from Peter on the graphics point of view. What am I going to sum it up as? Well, they don't like it. I like it sort of. I reckon we're going to go middle of the road really and go for about 75% mark on this one. It's not too bad. Nothing big, nothing clever.
Oh, I wish Barry was on hand to tell me what these funny men meant.
I can't stand it anymore. I've got to be with Barry. I'm going to the toilet.
Oh, no! Don't go! No! Here, Leslie. I'm hungry. Bring me the games mistress. Oh, no! Oh, no! Not the games mistress! I love her.
I'm a bit bored and tired of turning on the Mega Drive. Go on, Games Mistress, reveal all.
There's a secret area in stage 1. Play the area in the lower right of the map, directly below the red box. When you find the Go-Go Dodo at the far side of the area, drop to the ground and go right past the rats to find the symbol. That takes you to the hidden part. There's another in stage 2. Play the area that has the word tiny spelled out with carrots. Go past tiny and walk right to the edge of the cliff. Drop off the cliff and push left to land in a hidden tunnel. Walk left for the extra life, then left again for the secret level. There you are. Everything you asked for and a little more.
Barry and Charlene have been warned. I'm the biggest monster. Nobody loves me. I'm going in. Oh, Barry! Barry! Where are you?
Leslie, is that you?
Hey? Where are you, Barry?
I'm in the toilet with Charlene and the monster. Look, he's distracted by the games at the minute, so we're going to a daring escape. You've got to be careful because he's very annoying.
Why is he annoyed?
I'll tell you in a minute. But right now, just put the news on. I don't want to miss it.
Okay, here it comes.
It was the hit of CES, and Buddy's news team had it first. The world's most famous fictional hedgehog is back for Sonic 3. Sonic and Tails battle against Dr. Robotnik yet again in an all-new 16-megabit adventure. This time you can play as Tails. He's a little slower, but he can fly out of trouble. The levels are larger than before, and you can save your progress as you go. Sonic has lots of new moves and power-ups, and he can swing and slide down vines. The bonus game is completely revamped with a 3D ball and ring collection section. The Time Attack 2-player game has 5 new zones, revamped graphics and a new character, Knuckles the Anteater. If you've played Sonic in one of its many forms, you'll know what to expect here. Sonic 3 hits the streets on February the 24th, and Buddy's reviewers will be giving it a thorough going over soon.
Barry, will you please tell me why the monster stuck down the lavatory is angry? Ow.
Hold on, I'm coming back up. Divert the viewers' attention so they can't see the poor quality of our special effects.
Okay. Look over there.
Better?
Oh, yeah. Made you look, made you stare, made you lose your underwear. So, what made this monster so annoyed?
Well, Leslie, he's so angry because somebody keeps dropping smelly lumps on his head. And that somebody, Leslie, is you!
Oh, it wasn't my fault. I'm not properly potty trained.
Yeah, well, even so, he said the only thing that's going to make him happy is if we, sacrifice you.
Oh, fine, no problem.
Well, maybe we could do something a little less violent. Why, maybe you'd like to appear in your Hall of Fame.
Hi, my name is Mahmood Bauji, and my challenge is on Star Wars 4 on Super Mario World. Here we go. So I'm going to get as many points as I can in 60 seconds on Star Wars 4 on Super Mario World. Come on, let's go. First one straight past the egg, because it does not give you any extra points, and it really wastes time. Jump on the Mario heads to kill them, and then throw them at your enemies. Collect the mushroom to grow bigger, because this will come in really handy later on in the stage. Run as fast as you can, because there's no time to waste. Run straight past the fight and just ignore it, because there's nothing down there. Yes! I've done it!
If you can do better, or want to set a challenge for the Hall of Fame, write to this address. Hall of Fame, PO Box 91, London East 14, 9GT.
There you go, Barry. 9,600 points in less than a minute. Who can beat that?
See, Charlene, that's what you call a bit of games playing. What kind of a fool would I look if I let any Tom, Dick, Harry or monster play? I'd be a laughing stock.
Maybe if I stopped going to the toilet altogether, that might help?
No, that's not the solution at all. According to the bumper guide of monster etiquette and the monster himself, the only solution is to sacrifice you. Charlene, get the DIY sacrificial kit and the other stuff.
Will Leslie be sacrificed? Why is there a monster in the toilet? Is poor hygiene to blame, or is it just bad luck? Find out in part 2.
A comedy classic. Newly remastered from the original negatives.
That's entertaining.
MASH, every weeknight at 7, only on Sky One.
For a fantastic family summer holiday, Butlins is the answer. Book now and save 10%.
At 6:15 p.m. only.
Milton Fluid, family protection from germs.
I'm the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels of the World Wrestling Federation. Don't miss a moment of the WWF Royal Rumble action. Tuesday, 25th of January at 6:15 p.m. only on Sky.
So get ready to rumble. Subscribe to Sky Sports now by calling 0506 460000. That's 0506 460000.
Welcome back. An evil monster living in Barry's toilet is demanding Leslie as a sacrifice. Is it the end of the line for Leslie yet again?
Is our celebrity floor manageress